Joel and Luke Smallbone, two Australian brothers who moved to Tennessee when they were kids and now make music. Why am I talking about all that? Because something crazy happened pertaining to them with me, and so we're gonna get into it. So this is Joel. He's part of the duo. This is Luke. He's also part of the duo. They're brothers. They sing God Only Knows. That's like probably their most popular song, along with Little Drummer Boy, which I think is another one of their popular songs because it's a Christmas song. People love Christmas songs, and it's also just a great song in general. I've seen them a few times. I saw them in January. And then I saw them in Mississippi. I don't remember what month that was. I think it was like April-ish. And then I saw them again. Oh no, sorry. It was in March. And then I saw them again in April in Georgia. And all three really of those experiences were crazy. And all three of those experiences I got as closest that I thought I was ever gonna get. I say that because this story has to do with that. So yeah, I went to Disney World last week, and on this particular Disney World trip, they were gonna happen to be there and be performing. So of course, I was like, I'm going, and I'm gonna go to all three performances, and it worked out that they were gonna do 3 different set lists for all 3 of those different performances, so I was just absolutely excited and stoked and was just ready for it all. So we stood out in the hot sun for what felt like hours, but it was probably only like 1. Almost passed out. It was bad. It was very bad. But luckily we got 6th row, which was great, and it was fun. It was amazing. They always put on a good show, a good performance. And then we go to get in line to see him again, or at least I was going to get in line to see him again, and it starts just monsooning and just absolutely pouring down rain and lightning. Apparently it was one of the worst storms Florida's had so far, but I don't know how true that is. That's just what they said. That's what they claimed. I don't know how true that was. I went inside the restaurant that was there in the America Pavilion, and I was kind of feeling a little sad because I was like, okay, we came all the way out here to Disney. I kind of sort of may or may not have dragged my family all the way out here just to see these guys, and now it's raining, and now we probably won't be able to see them. And I checked the weather app, and it's supposed to rain until like 11 o'clock, and they were planning to continue on with the show at 8 o'clock. So I was feeling a little worried, but then miraculously it started just to rain like lighter, kind of like sprinkling, and the lightning went away for the most part, which means they were able to continue on with the show. They did. It was great. They sang a bunch of songs. It was good as it always is. But what happened after was the crazy part. After the ending of that performance, of course there was fireworks because we were at Disney, Epcot, and you know, after you see your favorite band, fireworks is just kind of like a nice, you know, it's okay. It's like, yeah, they're there, you know, they're there, they're nice, but seeing them after seeing your favorite people perform on stage, it's like, it's all right, you know. But after they ended, I somehow convinced my family to walk back the other way. Like, it would be quicker to walk to get on the Skyliner to go to our hotel towards, I don't know, like the left-hand side, but I'd convinced them to go on the right-hand side, and I may or may not have had something pretty crazy happen. The whole day I was kind of hopeful / wishful that I would see either Joel or Luke. You know, I was just kind of in the back of my mind always hoping that I would see them. And we're walking past, and I'm scanning the area, I'm looking around, and I don't think I see them. I'm like, well, whatever, it's fine. It's still been a great trip, a great day, regardless. My sister goes, hey, is that him over there? Is that Joel over there? And I'm like, yeah, that's him. He's right there. So I kind of casually walk up, and I'm trying to play it cool, but on the inside I'm freaking out. My palms are getting sweaty. I'm face probably blood red, and people are talking to him. There's not too many people, but there's still like kind of a group. I walk up to him and I'm just kind of being shy and being timid because that's how I am. I'm just kind of standing there watching everybody else get their picture and to like want to get their stuff signed. My mom's like nudging me like, go, you know, be bold, don't just stand there. So I'm like, okay. And then, you know, I'm like, I somehow make eye contact with him and I'm like, can I get a photo? He says sure, in his Australian accent, which I'm not gonna attempt. So we take the picture. It's right here. I don't look the best because I was soaking wet because it had been raining all night, but it's there regardless. And I was on cloud 9. I'm still kind of on cloud 9. Like that's just something that I will never get over. How I was able to start liking a band in January, literally like 8 months ago, and then meet one of like the main members of it 8 months later. And to kind of like top all this trip off, I saw one of the band members. He's the one that plays the cello. And I saw him and I kind of waved at him as they were walking back to get ready for like their sound check and everything. And then I got kind of closer up to the stage this time, and then he like recognized me. He was like, oh, you're the one with the hat, hey, and he waved at me, and that was just like, that was amazing too. So they're all nice guys, no matter if it's somebody all the way in the back running the lights or it's the main person singing on the stage. They're all nice, they're all great. Yeah, to sum it all up, I met Joel. It was crazy. It's a trip I'll never forget, and I always remember, stay humble, don't expect anything to happen, don't get too wishful, because I feel like the moment you start expecting things to happen and you start getting too cocky is when it's going to go downhill. It's when stuff's not going to happen. So, you know, stay humble. That's that. I mean, it's crazy. I'm grateful and forever thankful to Joel for getting the photo with me, because, you know, some people that are famous, or I don't know if he considers himself famous, but I'm going to call him famous. People like that, you know, they'll take 1 or 2 photos or whatever, and then they're like, okay, that's enough. But he was kind. I could tell he wanted to talk to us longer, but there's more people he had to get to, so, you know, he had to kind of cut it short. But he was nice to everybody that was there, and, you know, everybody that's involved on their team, in their band, whatever it may be, they're all kind, genuine people. So thank you to them for doing that. It really meant a lot to me. And thank you guys for watching till the end. If you did, make sure to subscribe. I don't post often, but I do post sometimes. I'm seeing them again in December on their like little drummer boy tour, so I might make a vlog of that, but no promises. I don't know. I probably will, or at least I'll make a video kind of like this, maybe. So yeah, once again, thanks so much. Love you all. And I'm gonna leave you off with the end of Little Drummer Boy live from Epcot. The video's a little shaky because I was trying to figure out like what I wanted to film and everything, and there's also people's heads kind of bobbing, so I was trying not to get the back of their head in the shot, but enjoy.
They told me, pom pom pom.